What's up, guys? How's it going? And welcome to the Midnight Channel. This is Kuro, and this is my room. Today, we're gonna be talking about a game that I've been looking forward to for a long time. Dying Light, the first game, is a game that I played. I want to say for maybe like 200, 300 hours. I put so much time into it, just playing with my friends. It's one of those games that the more you play, and the more things you unlock, and look the more of the map and everything, you have a really good time. It's a really good, fun zombie killing game. The parkour is pretty fun and everything. So with all that in mind, I really wanted to jump into the second game, just thinking of this game as something like bigger but better and everything. And if you were a fan of the first game, you know the original release of the game wasn't super good. It had a lot of glitches, it had a lot of things that didn't work out at first, and they patched it up. They actually did a whole workout of the game and everything, and it turned out pretty good. Unfortunately, the second game actually has the exact same issue that the release of the original game had, and is that it has a lot of glitches, it has a lot of issues, from little things to game breaking things to things that it just sucks the fun out of the game and everything. Through my playthrough, which I only played maybe about 5-6 hours, I encountered so many different stuff. Some, again, things that I really didn't care much for. I was like, oh, it's just one of those things that happens in video games and everything. But there are some things that actually caught me as a surprise on the glitch department. Now, this isn't, I would say, on the scale of something like a Cyberpunk 2077, but it is still a really glitchy game. It reminds me actually kind of the glitches of something like the Fallout games or Skyrim or Elder Scrolls kind of stuff. Very, very kind of almost like endearing at a certain point, but it really kind of annoyed me as well. And in fact, I was really annoyed when I was playing through the story, and there was a point where there's this whole cutscene that appeared, and the characters stopped talking altogether. Like, you could see their mouth moving, but you couldn't hear any audio, and the subtitles were just, for some reason, were disappearing. So I couldn't even read the subtitles or anything like that. I could still hear the music. I could still move around. I could still do stuff, but no audio whatsoever, and I couldn't even read the subtitles and everything. And it was really weird. And it happened again through like the first part of the game. So this isn't like, oh, I'm like 3/4 to the game or something like that. No, this happened at the very beginning of the game. So like this whole maybe like emotional beginning of the game or something, it was just playing with things that I didn't know what was going on. I was just like, I don't know who these characters are. They just started talking and I have no idea what they're talking about. What's going on? I have no idea. And that happened. I reset the PlayStation. I started it again. It started working now and everything. But it's still, once you have an experience, it's really hard for that experience to like go away because you already have it. And that's kind of what happened to me here. In the gameplay, it does have some glitches as well. Some things when you jump or like trying to catch into something, although you were there for some reason, the jumping thing, and you will think this is one of the mechanics that they work a lot on, because that's one of the things that they touted the most, right? The whole thing of like jumping from the buildings and running around and all doing all this parkour and everything. That's literally one of the things that a lot of people talk about on their reviews and everything. And unfortunately, because some of those glitches, some of those performance things, it really takes away from the cool stuff, which is like the parkour and the fighting and everything like that. I am still really enjoying the game, and I hate to be start so negative on the negative side of things, because it is a really fun game that I've been enjoying, other than all the glitches and all the stuff. From the gameplay perspective, the story is okay. I don't think the first game had a really strong story, and this one is definitely not stronger on the story department or anything like that. You very much play a character that has a pretty interesting background this time around, but you don't really know anything about the city where you are and everything like that, and you're kind of exploring the city at the same time, finding out more about what's going on with your background and everything. So there's some very interesting stuff going on in that, but I really do find the game fun and interesting from that point of view, as far as like, hey, it's just a cool, what I liked from the first game is still there. It's just that glitches and all that stuff really take away from my experience at this time. So really hoping that they actually fix this stuff. hoping that they can do something better, because I know they can do better. I know they done better before, so I definitely hope that they patch all these glitches and everything. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this, guys. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about all this? Have you played the game? Are you playing right now? And what are your thoughts about this? Thank you so much for watching this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.